Okay, Johnny, it's August 20th, 1940.
This is what you give somebody for Father's Day. Here's a bouquet of screwdrivers.
Here, Johnny, look, it's like August 20th, 1945, and the humans were first allowed to come into Hiroshima and inspect the damage. What do you think, Johnny? You know,
Well, radiation level is still pretty high.
I know. Well, that's why I got the air cleaner going upstairs. Because the mold level is toxic. Yeah, what are you doing down here without your suit on? Your radiation, your mold suit.
It's okay. We've got the cat. It's like the parakeet.
Oh, I see. So the cat is. He's inspecting the cat. You're right. The cat. Look at him. His nose is right down at the where the radioactive mold is.
Most sensitive.
So Johnny, go ahead. What do you see down here? Did we do a good job with this bomb?
Yeah. No. I mean, you can tell the bomb definitely, you know, leveled the house, but it's a little more level than it was.
No, but I mean, what about the destruction down here?
A lot of destruction.
Now, what about the repair? You know, because the U.S. is going to have to pour some money into this because we feel bad about this.
You mean they're going to have to
repatriate and give us a lot of money after this. So go ahead, Johnny. Go.
I mean, look at this D-cell battery. There's nothing left.
Johnny, I'm just joking. It's not. Yeah. Oh wow, that is something. But they didn't do that. That was after years of neglect. Johnny, look.
I was noticing I was pointing at Mom how you're missing a floor. Somebody said, well, hey, gotta get this pipe through here. Oh, there's a floor joist. Well, take out the floor joist.
No, the guy said you put a sister in there. Or a brother, or whatever. You know, a sister board. And we've got some sister boards outside left over from our...
I don't think he did anything.
No, they didn't do anything yet, because Johnny, look, you can only have one new pipe that prevents your car from coming in. You put a new pipe here, then you did.
No, I'm not talking about the foundation. I'm talking about when they built the house.
No, I know. That's what the guy, he saw that. He says he doesn't like he doesn't approve of that. He doesn't like that.
When they were, all right, let's put this plumbing in. All right, well, first of all, let's put the plumbing right through this. Well, could we move the plumbing 1 inch this way and not have to put it through the board?
No, Johnny, look, I had to talk to him about that over there when they did my when they took my shower. You know, about the... Johnny, could you talk about the basement? What about the basement?
I mean, I've never been able to walk from there to here. It's, you know, it's been...
Johnny, what's the objective? What's the first thing to do?
What do you mean?
And I think the first thing is, I know one thing, is my little thing. Let's hook that up. Because I want to hook that up so I can, you know, open the door, put the thing out there, and then pull the radiation outside and blow it into the neighbor's yard.
And we're talking about the thing. What thing is the thing?
The thing is the obvious. Oh, and here's some radiation damage over here. Some blast damage. And now you can see the crack is much smaller. Mm-hmm. You can already see it, especially this crack here. And that.
Well, actually, you know what I was noticing? I was out on your back porch. Your back porch doesn't squeak the way it used to. It doesn't creak and groan the way it used to.
Maybe the stairs. We removed the stairs, so.
You mean the stairs?
Here, Johnny, go to the other room of radiation. That's radioactive in here too. Here's where some radiation is.
This crack seems like it's gotten smaller.
Right, well, it's smaller here because look, the goo.
The polyfill is coming back.
See the polyfill?
You know, it's like a styrofoam. It's not like concrete. It's soft.
Yeah, that was a bigger crack. See there's that.
Yeah, that's one of the fill points.
Yeah. So the polyfill went in there, and then it eased up through there, and so now we just have this little crack here. But actually, for this, since it's solid, I'm just going to put a new floor in here.
Yeah.
You know, this seems to. Did that stuff metastasize, or is that new? There's some metastatic damage going on here, because it used to all be piled up over there, but now we got...
No, it used to be piled up in the closet.
Johnny, I'm considering throwing those boards out. Okay, let's get a picture this way. Johnny, can you describe some of the damage? What the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers will have to do to pay us back for this?
Well, you're definitely going to have to repatriate. First, you're going to repatriate some things that are in the way. But also, you're going to want to finish your floor.
Johnny, look, there's stuff back on the shelf.
Oh, yeah. I guess I will.
I threw all mine out, now it's bad.
Yeah. Here's
Well, did you expect they were going to do the polyfill through the junk you threw on the floor?
Yeah, they could drill through that.
No.
What about the junk back here?
They didn't
And here's some collateral damage in this room, I think. This filled back up. Well, hey, look, Danny Sanders here.
No, I moved that there. I was getting things out of the garage because that was right in the middle of the big crack.
What's those boards? Oh, that's a 64 by
Yeah,
6.
that's the shelves. There's 8 of them.
I don't. You know what? I'm thinking of not putting that back up.
All right.
All right, you want stuff on the floor? I don't know, Johnny. Look, do I need? What is it? 1,000,000 cubic feet? Inches? How many inches is it? 600? No, feet. 600.
No,
it's 8 by 8 by 4.
It was 256.
64 times 4.
256.
256 cubic feet.
Yeah. You multiply that by 12 by 144, 12 squared.
Here's some damage out here. Now, is this necessary? Of course, it's unearthed now. Oops, we can see it. The so-called piano. Johnny, how's it play? That's not completely a non-piano.
Some of the keys stick a little bit like.
Johnny, don't play way up there.
The high keys, you can only play them once and then they're done for a while.
You can pull them up.
Yeah, you can pull them up.
I know. But
Wait. Johnny, they came back up. Just don't play them very. You can't play staccato.
There won't be any trills.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the lowest you can go?
Yeah, maybe about there.
I heard a song. It was well. Anyway, Johnny, this is getting off the point. Anyway, so we got this room here. You got your stars in the ceiling.
Yeah, the star's still on the ceiling.
Johnny, here's a shovel.
I wonder
So-
if it's still glow in the dark. This still works, by the way. I plugged this in while I was in the garage, and I threw the
Johnny, if you want to see if it glows in the dark, you just turn the light on.
It doesn't glow very well in the dark. I plugged this in the garage, and I threw the switch.
No, Daddy, when in the last century, in the beginning of the last century, when people built something, it stayed for a while.
Yeah.
See, Sandy says,
Master motor.
Sandy says, yeah, throw the table out. That's the reason
Do
why.
you know where this motor was manufactured?
Hey, where's the block of wood?
There was never a block of wood in here.
There was. There's something here. A block of wood perfectly positioned halfway up the...
Not in recent years. As long as I can remember, this thing never had a block of wood there.
No, it does.
I'm sure it probably did somewhere in the
Because you put your stuff, you feed your board in here. I mean, where are you going to feed your board into?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, Johnny, here, come on out here.
This was manufactured in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh my gosh.
The Master Electric Company, probably defunct, Dayton, Ohio, USA. Not to be confused with the other Dayton, Ohio. See, it's OUSA.
Wow.
See, that was back when there was only one O state. So
Daddy
you
had
could
to-
just abbreviate the postal abbreviation.
Daddy had to take a big trip downtown.
The postal abbreviation for Ohio used to just be O, because there wasn't an Oklahoma.
I know. He said, Toby, where are you packing your bag for? Well, I'm going to go downtown, buy a motor. You know, it's a long way.
But look at this. This is an oil port right here. See, if you need to oil her, you open that baby up, and you put your oil in. Gotta make sure she stays nice and oiled.
When
And what about the back? This is your oil port in back. See, this little
did we
spring
change the
filler.
oil recently?
Yeah, I don't know if you changed the oil of that motor yet.
Or how many times have you oiled it? How about is this switch up to code? Is that the switch? No.
Wow, this wire, is this wire up to code? Looks a little pretty iffy.
You know, it's been repaired once.
Yeah.
You know, of course, you can't have a good wire. You got to have you're lucky to, because, you know, this wire isn't probably the same. Yep, or it fell off. Of course, it's not a new motor.
Might have got sanded off.
It switches out.
Yeah, no, I was playing with. Well, it's not plugged in.
No, I know,
Playing
but.
with it in the garage, it works. She fires.
No, I wonder what this is for. Did we run into this corner one time?
Yeah.
Ow!
Don't you remember? This was where the door was here. We were always coming by this thing, and ow! They got stuck on the stupid sander again. So I put the.
That must have been the days before duct tape.
Yeah, no, I put that over it.
But Johnny, you did a bad job. Look, of course it held up.
25 years ago.
What about this side?
That wasn't a problem because all the stuff was here. But this was because the door was here, so you always be cutting through, and you put your stuff right here. Because that's a pretty sharp corner.
Well, why don't you sue
The Dayton the Master Motor in Dayton.
you know, you got a
USA.
dangerous motor mounted on something. We didn't make that.
With a-
Look at this, Johnny. Now look at this table. They don't make tables like this. Ow! I got a. There's a nail.
Like a sharp
sticking-
nail stick.
No, this down here.
Yeah, it's.
Got a. There's another nail. It's our tan.
That's one of the criteria of old things. They're very dangerous.
Got a nail sticking out right there where you put.
I
Why do we have that screw in there?
don't
It
know.
just sticks out the bottom. Thing.
It probably has something to do with the block of wood you said used to sit on top. Probably held it there.
Okay, John. Here, let's go to the other blast zone. All right, so that's the way it was, and it's almost is August 20th, but it's really July 1st, 2018. Switch, Johnny. What about the plate for this switch? Ow! Get electric. Is that up to code with the wires hanging out?
I know where those all are. The thing is, there's some stuff that I was pointing. We're talking about like
The guy said this is perfect in here.
I mean,
He put his level on it. It's good.
it might be level, but I mean, clearly this cat.
He said that's not.
If you come over here, it was actually designed wrong. Like, look at the way they tiled it. They said, let's make this thing real nice and straight. It's not straight. Well, fine. We'll just have a tapering thing here and have this thing.
No,
lean
I
forward,
know,
like-
but this is level.
That's good.
He said, don't worry about the bathroom. You think the bathroom sloped down because your drawer's open, but then he put his level. The top is level. It's just this part is, he said you may have to replace these.
This is my bathroom down. I like this bathroom. It's a good bathroom. Now it's hard to sit on the toilet.
We got a new window in
You
there.
hit your head on the brain core while you sit here, but
Johnny, that's part of it, Johnny. I think things are better. Now this bar can go. I don't know about this bar because, it floods every time the sink backs up. Somebody flushed up. Johnny, let's go into the, okay, so here's the
They didn't tear out the built-in,
the what?
the built-in shelves. Everybody likes built-ins.
Who's tearing them out? Why would they tear those out?
I didn't know how they were gonna get in this room back there.
well, they had a door.
They didn't need to get in this room. Now here's something here, Johnny. They poly-leveled up the,
I was looking at that.
they poly-leveled up this.
That's a sweet. Your door is, I think, level out.
This, I think they took a lot of poly-level back here because of
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot of leveling going on. Yeah, no, like I said, when I was walking around up there, this doesn't lean as much.
No, they poly-leveled it up.
Yeah, so I mean, because this used to be,
They tore up our good grass back here, though.
I know. You had such a nice yard, but
Oh, well, look at this, Johnny. They didn't get to the. They didn't
they didn't touch your termite thing.
the termite thing. And here's something. Somehow
What about this hole? What's that? What was that for?
that's for the snakes to get out.
No,
Oh,
because they had to. It looks like they had to do something here.
oh, they put a pylon there. And here, they put a
That's
pylon.
why they had to move
And
the stairs.
here, and I don't know
Hey,
what.
look, this looks hollow again.
Well, that's the base of the stairs.
Yeah.
But they said they had to take, they had to remove their good, well manicured bushes here.
And they tore up your spigot. No, it always looked like
And
that.
here, and said, well, you left one sticking out, So this is actually
You had to take out your foliage right through here, your beautiful bushes.
right. Well, they had to get their capota in there, and there's something into there. I think there's a pylon there,
Yeah, probably.
and then here, and that's 100% temporary over there, right? But here, they put a pylon. Can't even tell,
Yeah, no,
but pylon here and here. I saw it.
well, they want to make sure that it matches. And now, make sure you match these people's good concrete. We don't want them having, mismatched concrete.
I mean, that's a pretty good job. And of course, they worked on the pylons over here. They put a pylon in here. I saw it. It's almost as if they didn't do anything. Look at how clean that is. And they said, unfortunately, we had to remove.
Look at that. Was that stuck inside one of your pipes? Might be why your thing doesn't work very
Probably,
well.
yeah, probably. Johnny, they were sorry, but they had to remove some of our well manicured.
You should have to have these people come over and do more yard work.
I know, can you work up there? Maybe.
There's a pipe under there. Why'd you check?
Yeah, no, we need a pylon up there, And of course, they had to rip to the water line, and put a new one of those in. That was only about $5,000. Yeah.
This was.
No, but they worked around it. They put a pylon in.
What about the new water damage that's going to come from your constantly dripping out?
That was, Johnny, that was always like that. We couldn't see it because of the bushes.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm just saying, you got a new water pump here.
Here's a.
Yeah, no, so you got, what about the deep chasm here?
Oh, yeah, right. The storage.
Yeah.
This is where the child times go.
This is all. You're standing. It could be like the Bluff Park Daycare Center. The whole porch could go down.
I know.
Because think about this.
Because they saved our bricks.
So you've got this rebar here. So basically, this is just a big slab of concrete right here. Like what they make like a parking deck out of.
Maybe we need a pylon up there and
What
then
is interesting about these bricks is they're not.
pylon
They're
over
not
there.
real bricks. They look like they're halves of bricks. So they're not real thick.
Johnny, don't move it. Yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm glad they didn't tear it completely up, chop the whole thing up. Said, look, we can't put a pile in there. So, but they put some inside. That's amazing, that because the Kubota can't even go in there. You should have seen the holes inside.
You know, I saw where it was repaired.
And then, of course, we got the water line problem. Have to put that in. But they said that water line was about ready to burst anyway.
They were going to take it straight across like this, but they said, no, this guy's got some good yard here. We got it. We can't damage the yard here. We'll put it over here. Don't damage the hump. This is a good yard here. It's a water diversion system.
Well, that is something. You're right. I wonder how they got it under this porch. They were going to saw it up. You know what? They might have sawed it up and replaced it.
Yeah, look. Look, you see the lines, see?
But they don't go all the way. I mean,
Are you sure? Maybe they do go all the way and they fill back in with some dirt or something. I don't know.
I think what they did.
Maybe the line was good here, so they got it here. Look.
No. I saw the line over here and it wasn't good. Okay, Johnny, what do you think?
Oh yeah, because all this dirt's new through here.
Johnny,
well, you know, probably they just dug under.
I was thinking of that.
They dug themselves.
But that's something too, because they figured
You
that.
don't want to damage your fine
right
job here.
Right, because they did that, then they had to knock my water diversion system
Well, like
wall
this
down.
move. Like, see this pipe.
Oh, I know, and they did a good job.
Like that, because you used to be able to walk down this and not trip over that in the middle of the night.
No, I know they angled it wrong, but I know I don't blame them for that. I could re-angle it. They probably were admiring my good diversion system. They fixed that.
See how this would be a problem if this just deposited the water here, and then she built up over there.
No, I knew that. I knew there was some problem with dumping. Well, first off, pouring over the side is a problem. But if it's short of that, taking it down here and just, well, there's nothing we can do. It's got to dump out right there. I mean, you
got a swimming pool right here by your.
No, I know, Johnny. What do you think I was doing?
You got the moat.
Oh no. Right. There's some water diversion system pipes there. So everything's fine. It's a little worse, but I mean better. But
I mean, they didn't disturb your Christmas tree lights.
They should take the caution sign. Well, maybe there's still a reason to be cautious.
It's somewhat. You want to be a little cautious.
They're cautious up there too, walking through the yard.
All right, Alex, you can plan your swing. Now watch out for the bricks.
Johnny, that's temporary. Come by next month and you won't even know anything happened.
And
They'll
you
all
also have that thing, those boards with the holes in it hung up in the garage for your tools too.
That's temporary.